Greetings and salutations, good citizens. This is Laz. This is the Fortress. Welcome back, good people. And I'm happy. It is a great day for America and a great day for geeks and everybody. You want to know why? This is the last episode I have to watch of The Flash. And for that, I'm going to say... now, we will do so happy, we will do the Dance of Joy. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so now I'm going to get with the rundown of this craptastic episode, which is going to be called The Flash. Thank you, Jeebus. I don't have to watch this crap all anymore. But before I do, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit like, comment, subscribe. I need you to hit that bell notification so you never miss an exciting episode of my reviews. And now, here comes the episode. This. I know you're all waiting for this. This is very exciting. Okay. So when we last met, Barry is in the mind of Godspeed, who might be the worst villain acting-wise in the history of the show. I know I'm not setting the bar this high. I know, because this show started off really well. Like season 1, you had Reverse Flash, played by the amazing Tom Cavanaugh. He was the best villain of the entire series. He was amazing. Season 2, you get Zoom, who's basically just Tony Todd. I mean, Tony Todd's doing the voice, and he's amazing. We all know he's amazing. Has like the second greatest voice ever. First one being Keith David. He voiced Goliath. And I'm just saying, I shared an elevator with him during a horror convention, and he was going, "Hey, Goliath, hit number 4 for me." I can't do his voice because my voice isn't that smooth, and I did it, and I swear to you, he said he just spoke to me for 5 seconds. I was pregnant. That's just the way it works. He speaks, pregnancy happens, and I'm a dude, so you figure that one out. Okay, so. But then after Zoom, it just like he had Savitar, who was angry clone or angry older Barry, which Mad Thinker wasn't bad. Honestly, Mad Thinker was not bad. I liked him. I like him in the comics, so I like him as a main baddie. And then you had not Keanu Reeves with a knife. I forget who he was. Cicada. His name was Cicada. That was his villain's name. And, oh, God, that was terrible. That was terrible. And so, the villain's downward spiral. This dude, like, you put him in the mask, he's fine. You alter his voice, fine. Take him out of the mask, and this dude's trying to eat every single piece of scenery he can find. And he comes off like Discount Mohinder from Heroes. The guy who played Mohinder, who also was Bloodwork or Blood Pact, whatever the hell his name was last season. Dude's a great actor. Like, I really enjoy him as an actor. And this Godspeed just feels like him. It feels like he's going for that vibe. Really, I really can't explain it. And he's just, like, randomly, it's just stupid. And his whole big thing was, apparently he set this up when he came from the future to here, forgot who he was, but he knew, Barry's going to wind up in his head eventually looking for answers. Because, Godspeed has artificial speed, and he wants Barry to give him natural speed. And Barry's like, suck it, that ain't happening, right? Godspeed's like, well, I'm just going to kill your town. And then you still see Joe and Kramer. Joe and Kramer are still stuck in the car as Godspeeds, like multiple Godspeeds, are fighting each other, and and this is the busiest Central City has looked this entire season. The entire season, Central City has been absolutely empty. Last episode, I guess COVID restrictions were lifted a little bit because you had people without masks running around like, oh God, Godspeeds, and Godspeed, that as he's talking to Barry, Godspeed mentions, oh, by the way, I split myself in all these different versions in the Speed Force, whatever. I'm like, wait, I thought these sons of bitches were robots. Now they're clones? Were they robots like last week? Or is it the robots are the one that are your clones fighting the robots? I don't know. This kind of comes out of nowhere and it makes no goddamn sense. And people are like, well, why'd you make me think they're robots? Well, because when Urkel tried talking to them, they were basically talking in binary. And like that's a robot speak. So, meh. So Barry says no, comes out, goes, and then he looks at mentally can't forget. Oh, he looks at Amnesiac Godspeed and goes, "You suck." And he walks away, and Amnesiac Godspeed's like, "Shit, I suck. I must be pure evil." And Cecile's like, "Well, yeah, but you have a choice." I'm like, "I love you, Cecile, but no, he doesn't. He's a bad guy in a crap suit." Nora, I believe this is where Nora. And by the way, I've only watched this Tuesday. I'm filming this on a Saturday, so I forget where things lie in this episode. So this will not be the most coherent review you guys I've ever given you guys, but it's The Flash. I don't give a shit. And also because it's just like this episode is full of a bunch of talking that really doesn't add anything to the plot, and a whole bunch of stupid special effects crapola. And I just remember stuff that really stuck with me. Like Nora says something that just came off so dumb to me. I had to pause the DVR and just sit there for a bit. As my roommate's next to me laughing his ass off at his friend having a freaking mental crisis over this crap show. Because Nora basically comes out and basically says that the Nora that we saw last season, that was wiped out of existence, wasn't her. It's another Nora. Again, because she basically comes out and says an alternate existence, not the Nora that's here now. And I'm just like, what? So the Nora that we had, that Barry and Barry was all upset about losing an Iris. I'm so sad, basically. And I'm just, so that she didn't count, but you do, and yet this woman wiped out of existence, but somehow Barry can still tell her stories about her, and you can read her journal, which I'm like, that's not how it works. She's wiped out of existence. There are no stories. There is no journal. She's gone. And so, hate resume, and then Barry's trying to come up with a way to stop everything. And they basically come up with, well, let's just go kick the shit out of him. Because he calls in Speed Force Nora, who's able to juice up everyone, including Iris, who somehow has a spark of Speed Force in her some frickin' where. And I'm sort of going, your son's still in a coma, right? Son's still in a coma. Hey, son's still in a coma. And luckily enough, daughter Nora goes, Dad, Bart's still in a coma. And Speed Force Nora goes, hold on. Alakazam! And Bart shows up, hey guys! And I'm going to stop right here for a second, because I didn't say this last week, my last review. And I feel obligated in a way where I have to, because I know the CW rightly shows getting a lot of crap for Impulse in this, the way he looks. And I'm not just talking about the skin color. I mean, I'm talking about everything about him, because he looks like the promo picture they gave him looks doofy as crap. And so I really understand that. And also, being geeks, I'm one myself. We hate change, and also comics are a visual medium. We know what these people look like. Just go give us that. However, though, I can understand, because in this reality, for some reason, Iris is black, and I still say they did that just so we can get Joe West. I'm okay with that. So they did it to Wally, so they had to do it to Bart. All right. So okay, that. But what I'm saying is, all in all, the actor who plays Bart, to me, is in a tough situation. because the writing's not doing him any favors, but he's not bad. Like, I'm not saying he's an Emmy Award-winning actor, for Christ's sakes, but I'm saying he's not bad for what he's doing, for what he's given, but he's also not Impulse. Like, he's too old, he's too tall, and he comes off more like Bart when he was Kid Flash. So I think if they have him be Kid Flash, fine. I know they can because you have Wally. I guess is still Kid Flash. I don't know. He just kind of disappeared. I also think he's a tree, so who the frick cares? But this actor playing Impulse, I think he's doing really good. I think he's doing a good job for what he has. So I'll give that a positive spin. I just want to don't give him crap, please, my fellow geeks. That's all I'm saying. Don't give him crap. It's not his fault. He can't elevate crap-tastic writing. There's only 3 actors in this entire show who can really do that. And that would be Grant Gustin, Thomas Cavanaugh, and the guy who plays Joe. And I feel so bad I never remember this man's name. I feel terrible about it because he's like my favorite character on the show. And he's amazing. I just can't remember the man's name. I feel terrible. And I'm hoping my editor will put his name up here and call me a moron, which is fair. Absolutely fair. So there's a big giant fight sequence between all the Flashes, all like the Flashes team, and the Godspeeds. Big old hoopage, and also Killer Frost and Vibe are there doing stuff too. And binkity 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 bink. And during the fighting, Urkel convinces allergy medication to stop feeling sorry for herself. That you're amazing, that she's awesome. He's validating her existence, and she needs to basically supercharge his solar-powered MacGuffin so they can save the city. And she does. Basically, she goes, okay, I'm awesome because he validated my existence. And at one point, Joe is about to be killed by Godspeed, but then Kramer grabs him and super speeds them away. But she's not. But by her super like her speed effect is the same as the Godspeed effect. And Joe was like, "The fudge! You are a meta. What in the hell?" And Kramer's like, and then she passes out, and they basically disappear till the ending of the episode. So during the battle, suddenly everyone starts getting tired, like, because the Godspeeds are somehow sucking the juice out of Speed Force Nora. Flash says, "Hey, not Mom. Get the frick out of here." She's like, "Okay." And then all of the Godspeeds vamonos. And and I really forget why they go they vamonos away, and Team Flash escapes, and they're back, and then and Bart and Nora are like, "Dad, just give Godspeed natural speed," and Barry's like, no. If he's Impulse's Thrawn, and I could stop that crap here, why would I do that again? Like, just do it. And then finally he does it. Through some weird hoopage. And then Amnesia Godspeed remembers he's Godspeed, remembers he's a douche. So Seal's like, "No, you don't have to be evil." He's like, "Yes, I do." Meow. And he basically jumps through the ceiling. And Barry's like, "Son of a bitch." Okay. And so Barry's like, "No, I got a master plan, though." So oh yeah, Iris, I know I kind of glossed over Iris being back. Because 1, it's Iris, I don't care. And 2, they gloss over it because they have this big deal about her, like, be jumping into different timelines because she's not stable and she's going to explode or whatever. But then apparently off camera, because somehow these writers don't understand the whole show don't tell crap for TV and movies. But off camera, hey, the Steel Force, hey, what's that coming to go? The Steel Force, he got the he got the Iris, and he did the magical hoopity boppity blue, and he made her stable for a little bit, at least until the writers remember that she has a thing. So now she's stable, and she's so excited and happy to see her kids that I am so excited and happy to see our children. Wow. Literally, Candace Patton is the black Kristen Stewart. Or screw it, Kristen Stewart, the white Candace Patton. I don't care. You guys decide, okay? I just know I knew Kristen Stewart first. That's why I went that way. All right. But either way, they both have the emotional range of an empty jar of mayonnaise. I have seen Keanu Reeves put in more emotional performances than these two people. I'm just saying. All right. So, Barry's master plan is because Iris is back in the Speed Force with Nora, with Speed Force Nora. And Barry's master plan is Thrawn. Bring back Thrawn, and he goes, listen. And Thrawn's like, listen. And Thrawn's whole thing is, all right, well, cool. You want me to stop him? Help you stop him? All right. There's a big speed special effects fight for a little bit, and then all three of them, it starts with Godspeed, then it goes to Thrawn and Flash, create basically lightning sabers. Lucas is Disney's gonna sue somebody, because I know Lucas would have. Because they all three of them first Godspeed's like, and then the other two, and they have a goddamn lightning sword fight. And it gets to the point where Godspeed looks like about to kill Barry, and all of a sudden he gets stabbed through the back by Thrawn. Thrawn's like, you ain't gonna kill him, motherfucker. That's that's my boy. And then Thrawn's like, ha 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 ha. And you can't stop me, Flash. I'm going to beat the crap out of you. Ha ha ha. I'm evil. And then he goes to throw a punch, and Barry just, like, he's suddenly moving in slow motion. Barry just catches it and chucks him, and Thrawn's like, the hell is that? And Barry's like, I got faster. Didn't you? Thrawn's like, nope, but I'm going to. Bye, bitch. And then Barry decides he wants to get married to Iris again. And that's how this season ends. Is Iris and Barry getting married again, renewing their vows. Like, there's no stinger, there's no cliffhanger, there's no hook for next season. It's just, oh, they're married again. Who the hell cares? They don't have chemistry to begin with. To pull off their first marriage, they're not going to have a second one? Who gives a rat's ass? Anyway, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm done. I am done watching this crap show. I am finished with it. No more reviews. Until next time, good citizens. Same last time. Same last channel.